conclusion. I wonder if you will agree with us. The conclusion is that at the core of every woman is this deep desire to be heard, to be able to connect with other people, and to not feel alone. One of the greatest things about living in this time that we do is that we have the opportunity to be able to connect and create community with people outside of our physical locations. Now, obviously, this never takes the place of our face-to-face relationships, but it is so cool that we're able to meet other people from different cultures or different locations and be able to identify with them and realize that we really aren't alone. We have tools like Facebook and Twitter and, of course, blogs to be able to help us connect with other people. If you've been thinking about starting a blog, maybe you have a passion or hobby that you would love to share, but you just don't know where to start. Or maybe you already have an existing blog, but it's just not quite what you want it to look like, or it's not functioning right, or maybe you don't know how to grow your traffic. I'm glad that you're here today. Now, there are many different reasons for starting a blog. Of course, you can use it to just journal or document to your family. You can also use it to share projects that you're doing, or if you have a hobby or interest, you can obviously talk about those if you're running a marathon or renovating a home. It's also a great way for you to be able to earn some income, either with a shop that you have that you can work from home at, or a larger online business. But at the core of all of these reasons for blogging is this desire to connect with people. My name is Emily. I'm a stay-at-home mom of 4, and I blog at Jones Design Company. I was first introduced to blogging about 3 years ago, and it was love at first sight. I was so inspired and encouraged by what I saw online that I didn't even know that existed out there, this way to connect with other women and identify and be able to be inspired by different projects or ideas or ways of life. As I was reading through a lot of new blogs to me, in the back of my mind I thought, I want to do this. I want to be able to share what's going on in my life, and I want to be able to connect with other people as well. The problem was I had no idea how to start. I had no idea what blogging really was, or how to set up a blog, or how to get it out there. How would I ever find other people who wanted to read about me? But I was determined. I knew that this was something that I really wanted to do, and so I just went for it. I Googled and I tried to figure out how to do it. My husband helped me whenever he could to be able to continue to grow it, and we kind of bootstrapped it. We just sort of figured out how to get things to work. I started Jones Design Company in January of 2010 with 0 readers and very little content. By January of 2012, so just a few months ago, I had over 280,000 visitors with over 500,000 page views in that month alone. Now, not only is that super flattering and exciting, it also is just incredible how fast things have grown. So here's the thing. My husband and I have worked so hard over these last couple of years figuring out how to blog, how to grow a blog, and how to turn it into a successful business. Several months ago, I decided to offer some blog design services. I realized that I've learned how to set up a blog, I've learned how to do graphic design. Why not offer it to other people who don't know how to do that? So I designed some blogs for a few clients, and I handed them off to them, and they loved the way that their blogs looked, and I was really pleased with how they turned out. But every single one of them came back to me and said, now what? What do I do? How do I use it? How do I write a blog post? Or how do I add an image? Or, of course, how do I even get someone to come look at my blog? I realize that this is a common problem for all of us. We want to blog, we want to share and connect with other people, but we just don't know how to go about it. And that really is where the blog class was born. It was this idea that there's not really a recipe out there or a roadmap to follow to be able to get from point A of nothing, just the desire to blog, to being able to have a successful growing blog. So my husband and I had this idea. What if we could be able to take what we've learned and be able to simplify it into easy steps to be able to help people like you be able to start their own blog? Now, I didn't want to just give a class about kind of the theory of blogging and the ideas behind blogging. What I really wanted, and what I really feel like we all need, and what I wish that I had when I started, was really a how-to guide to be able to actually do the items, actually install a blog, actually design a header. I wanted to be able to give that to you so that you weren't just having to figure it out on your own, but that it really was to the point, simplified, and just very much how to do it. I love blogging, and I know you will too. It really fills that deep desire in me to be heard and to be able to connect with people. To not only be a stay-at-home mom, but to be able to also be Emily, to be able to share my own interests and have other women identify with me on that is really one of the greatest blessings of having a blog. We've worked really hard to get this class to include everything from setup and design to how to use your blog, how to grow your blog, how to monetize your blog. It is an all-inclusive class that will really walk you through the steps from beginning to end to be able to create a successful blog. Now, just like when you are shopping online and you find a really great shirt, but you're not sure because you can't touch it and you can't try it on, it's hard to purchase. I understand that. So I'm gonna take you into my office and show you a little behind the scenes of the blog class, exactly what it is. So come on with me. Okay, so here we are inside the blog class, and I just wanted to show you around real quick just so that you know what it looks like. We've broken up the class to be a 4-week course where each week you will get 1 or 2 different sections to work through. We wanted it to be just as straightforward and simple as possible so that you can do the steps that it takes within each section before moving on to the next ones. So as you can see over on the left in the menu, there are 7 different sections. So in each section, when you click on it, let's click on design, you will see all of these different videos from start to finish, what you need to do to design your blog. When you click on the icon, a video will pop up and it will run you through what takes place in this video. As you can see, there are several videos in each section. Every section looks just like this, as well as some resources or links that you can use that correspond with the videos. One of my very favorite features that we've included in the blog class is under the tab Graphics Pack. I know that it can be really hard to come up with a great looking blog when you don't have a lot of graphic design skills. So what I've done is I've created several different backgrounds that you can add to your blog just to give it a great look. So there are lots of them to choose from, as well as several headers and sidebars. And I've also given you videos about how to change the colors, how to overlay text very easily using free tools. This is a really important part of the class to me because I want it to be a do-it-yourself class. I want you to learn how to design your blog so that you can always go back and redesign it. Another great feature of the blog class is the support. We don't want you to feel like you're going this alone, and we want to be here to help you. So in addition to creating a Facebook page that's only for blog class members, which will be a great resource for you to work with other people who are just starting new blogs, there's also the support tab. So when you click on the support tab, it will pop open a way for you to chat. If we are live, if it's during business hours, we will be available for you to talk with. If it's not during business hours, just go ahead and type in a question and we will get back to you as soon as we can. Again, like I said, I really want this to you not feel like you're alone in this, but that we are working with you to get this blogging adventure going. So this is the blog class. We're really excited about it and we think that you will really find it to be a great resource. We've produced the blog class to be 85 how-to videos, all online, that will teach you from the beginning to the end the 7 steps of growing a successful blog. If you're thinking to yourself, this is great and I definitely want to start a blog, but I'm just not so sure about my technical ability, I get it, because I was there too, and you really don't need to have a lot of technical knowledge to be able to do this. All you need is just the willingness to give it a try. And the best part is we are there to help you. There's support for 100 days that we'll be able to communicate with you either by live chat or email to be able to walk you through some of these steps if you're not able to follow along in the videos. So are you ready to begin? We're so excited for you to be able to start this journey. If this is something that's been on the back of your mind as well when you're reading blogs, that you really want to start a blog, today's your day. And we are so excited to be able to join you on that journey. Just click the button below to join the class. You will have instant access and we are ready to get started.